I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, on nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home. They want to take me home. Tonight is quite alright, yeah, she say. Make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
who dug his way out of his grave.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints.
you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even care. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
My friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Eventually, they'll call it down at the 44.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Throwing right away is Williams. Pass caught by Burden. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw, Williams. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To the air, Williams. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn yet another first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
36 yards on the play. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing is Williams. It's caught. Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now it's Smith running right. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And the big fella stumped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown. Colston Loveland, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7.
Makes the score Bears 10, Saints 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you You saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
3rd and 12.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. Warriors 70, 18. 5 years. Hey, check that. Street. Riggs.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line.
60, Dragon 6, Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 9, Panther 11, Panther 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try and throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Smith trying to run for it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Another try for Smith. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They'll look to throw forward with Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
Yes, sir.
He's got him in, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 7 back. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And it goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Saints 14.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
pass there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Adonai Mitchell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
At their own 35-yard line.
You heard about man, the left controller, the 11 king, I told you. Hard, let the journey begin.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence in putting more points up on the board.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 36-yard line.
Drop 50. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
60 Bobcats. 6 Cup 19. Buffalo 8. Go Street.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
At the 22-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
70 range. 70 range.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 13.
19. Come on, come on. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Warrior, 17. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Amon-Ra St. Brown with career touchdown number 75. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So just a three-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams. It's complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
A gain of 15.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back to throw again. To the left side into the hands of Odunze. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bears.
Williams going to look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels of what we've been here on this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Chicago.
Smith up the middle. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the Saints' 5-yard line.
Again, it's Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now they'll shift things around. On third down, Smith. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
79, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's 2nd and 8. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
70 Ranger. 70. Buffalo 18.
2nd and 6. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And now an audible here into something else. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18. 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, top 60, 60 Bobcats, 6, knocked it.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard
2nd and 4. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Andrews, 42 yards. And the Saints are back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights.
field goal.
31. Saints 28.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Pass caught by Burden. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down at 3. To the air once more, Williams. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well. And they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
Here comes third down and 7. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now third down and 7. To the air, Williams. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Forcing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bears.
On the counter, it's Smith. And running with power here. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 49-yard line.
65 catch.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got them. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go to the man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's caught left side. Burden. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll try the right side here with Smith. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw is Williams. Running with slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 35.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second down and 4.
Ready? Buffalo 80. Bronco 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 42.
On the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. This is Smith to the ground. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
At the 31-yard line.
Handoff, running left, Smith. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Running left, it's Smith. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game can breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
They go back to the ground with Smith. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Inside handoff, Smith.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
It's 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 Lions. Press all 80.
Now they'll audible to something else.
70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
And now time is a giant issue. That would have been important to maybe get you into Hail Mary range. But this defense is certainly going to make it tough. And that's going to fall incomplete.
19, 18. 19, Tiger. 19, 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 30.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those